Welcome to day 6 of our 7-day Supersize Sales Challenge. All the ways that you can supersize your sales and have the impact that you want in the world in a week. In less than a week, you can do these things. We talked about so far, not just 3, but 4 ways to increase your sales. Really the only 3 or 4 ways you can increase your sales in any type business. No matter what type business you're in, there's really only, when you boil things down to their simplest form, 3 or 4 ways to increase your sales. And we talked about those. On day 2, we talked about getting more customers, getting more people coming to your business or doing business with you. The next day, we talked about getting people to come more often and more frequently. We also talked about getting them to spend more money with you. And then we talked about yesterday, how do we automate that process? How do we get people coming back on a regular basis? Not just coming back, but coming back on a frequency that works for us and for our business and also serves them better and well. Now today, your challenge is to actually put these different techniques in place. Have a plan for putting them to work in your business. It's great to know about them, but if you don't take an action to use them for your business and to increase your sales, then you've learned about them for naught. I can't tell you how many things we've learned about, or I've personally learned about in the past, that, oh my God, that's a great idea. And by the time I get home, after hearing about the idea, I've already forgotten about it because I've got 10 other things on my mind that are leading me down a different path. So today, as part of the challenge, we're gonna actually write down a plan for how we're gonna implement each one of these things. Now, it's not gonna be a big elaborate plan. You're not gonna make out your annual marketing strategy or something. What we're gonna do is just have one step, one action step for each of these 4 key ideas. One thing we can investigate, one thing we can do, one thing we can implement, one thing we can tweak in what we're already doing to increase our sales. Because sometimes, actually almost all the time, the difference between winning and losing, like in sports especially, is just a fractional bit of performance. So if we can just eke up what we're doing a teeny tiny bit in one of these areas, much less all 4 of them, we will have exponential results and increases in our sales. So today, your challenge is to pick and write a plan, and we're calling it a plan, about one thing in each of these areas that you will commit to doing. So for example, say in the get more customers area, you are going to create a Facebook ad, or you are going to investigate creating a Facebook ad, or you are going to look at social media and see if there's a platform where your people are hanging out that you want to. Pick one thing, just one thing in each area. So one way that you are going to get more customers or get the attention of more customers. Then one thing about how to get customers coming back to your business more often. And one thing about how you are going to get them to spend more when they come to your business. And then one thing about some way, just start brainstorming how you could add a continuity piece to your business. How could you get an auto ship? How could you get a repeat business so that people come back on the frequency that works for you? Maybe you're just going to offer an incentive for people coming in on the slow night of your business. I know in the restaurant business and in the liquor store business and in other type businesses, we have had a lot of seasonality. I've been in those businesses. So basically on Mondays and Tuesdays, you almost didn't want to even be open because there were so few people that would actually come into your business. But what we would do is we would provide incentives and rewards and discounts and coupons and specials and events on those days to encourage people to come in, to come back on those particular days. So your challenge today is to write 4 steps, 4 things, one for each of the ways to increase your sales, just one idea, one thought, one thing to research, one step that moves you in the direction of adding that to your business if you don't have it already, or improving it for your business if you do have it. Most all of us have a way of getting customers to come to us right now, but it might stink and we might need to improve that. So maybe we're just using word of mouth and we need to actually be a little more proactive to go out and find those people and bring them to ourselves. So maybe your action or your plan is just to go find those people. That's it. That's your assignment for today. Your challenge for today is to just write down one action in each of those 4 areas so that you can make sure that you're going to actually implement it, because we can learn and learn and learn till we turn blue, but that's not going to do any good. It's when we take action on what we've learned that it makes all the difference in the world. That's it. Go out, make it an awesome day. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye. You got this. It's easy.